Hi, I am here with the most amazing fashion designer that's ever come to influence America,
Well, thank
Coco
you.
Chanel. You're welcome. So to start off this interview, how did you feel to be the only fashion designer to appear on Time Magazine's list of the 100 most influential people of the 20th century?
You know, it was a really good feeling to know that they thought that I was the most influential fashion designer of that time period. So,
You were credited with liberating women from their constraints of the corseted silhouette. How did you do this?
you know, I just, made it okay to wear, casual, sporty, clothing for females.
Thank you so much. I would hate to be wearing a corset right now. That would not go well.
Yeah.
Were there other things that you have created besides your clothing line?
Yeah, I've created jewelry, handbags, fragrances. My most famous one is Chanel No. 5.
We all know that one. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in an orphanage in Saumur, France once my mother died.
How did your mother die?
She died of bronchitis when I was
sorry.
12. She was 31.
Oh wow, that's young. Where did you pick the name Coco?
Actually, a local soldier who came and watched me perform at cafes, he actually gave me that nickname.
Oh wow. Well, we thank the soldier for that nickname. That's what we've come to know you as.
Yeah.
How did you come to know Etienne Balsan?
I met him when I first moved to, that part of France, and I don't know, he just, we hit it off, and I moved with him and stayed with him for about 3 years.
Did anyone influence the Chanel look?
No, it really wasn't influenced by, previous fashion or designers. I just had these entirely new ideas on how to make a woman look feminine, but yet she'll still be comfortable.
You seem to be getting really close to Arthur Edward Capel. How has he influenced your life?
He was a really good friend of Balsan, and through him, it was actually that him and his connections where I was able to open up my own shop.
How did you take his death in 1919?
His death was a terrible blow to me, Losing him was like losing everything. After his death, it wasn't a happy life afterwards.
How did you start to become a well-known fashion designer?
At first I decided I wanted to design hats, and that's how I started out, and people started buying my hats, and then I started adding more clothing and more things, and just became known.
How did the event of World War I affect your success?
World War I gave me great success.
Really?
Really. I started developing the working costume for the women, who were taking over the jobs of their husbands that were gone off to war. So.
Okay. What is your philosophy as a fashion designer?
My philosophy is to emphasize understated elegance through my clothing.
And what is your trademark look?
My trademark look probably is the little black dress. I make clothing that's, chic and comfortable and feminine at the same time.
We all love that little black dress. It's like almost in every person's closet. How did you influence the 1920s?
I think I influenced the 1920s, with my little short chopped off haircut, the tans. Everybody decided they wanted tan skin after that, so,
Still continues today.
Yeah.
What do you say to those people who question your credibility as a person because of all of the affairs you have had over the years?
I would just say to them that you don't know my life, you only know what I show you, so you can't really judge me or say, that take away my credibility.
How did ethnicity and culture influence your designs in the 1920s?
Something I really liked the Russian culture, and their peasant attire, what they would call peasant attire. I really liked it, and I decided to change it up, and that's how I started.
How has the Chanel suit and the little black dress influenced your success?
Those are probably the most famous one of my designs. So, you know, those really kind of helped get me out there and make me known.
Did people come to favor your designs and ideas quickly, or did it take some time for the ideas to set in?
You know, like anything new, people are, you know, scared to try it and see if they wanted to wear, you know, those kind of clothing that I wear, like the loose jersey. But, you know, over time, people decided to try it, and it worked out well.
We all love the classic Chanel bag. How did it come to be?
That bag actually came to be because I was tired of people, you know, of having to hold bags. I decided to free, you know, women's hands from the classic handbag. So
You have influenced so much.
that's okay.
Wait. Skip that one. What did you do? What did you do when the Second World War came around?
When the Second World War came around, I actually closed my shop because I didn't feel like there was a need for fashion.
And last question. Do you feel that your designs and ideas have changed what beauty looks like?
Yeah, actually I do. And I think it changed it for the better. You know, women can now feel comfortable yet chic and classy at the same time.
Oh, and there you go. That's Coco Chanel.